Veganism feels like a choice that is
really a bit challenging.
Very in favor of change.
It's neither religious, it's a completely different reason.
Yes, of course it is. And
It's purely religious belief.
Neither would I support nor would I discourage it.
So there's a big taboo or a fad going on about veganism. But whenever I spoke to people, they all told me that, Nidhi, it's not practical. When we go out, how do we manage? And that's when I just thought, can we try opening a whole plant-based cafe? We did a lot of research, but not a single one in India. Support of my husband and family, I started this venture in 2017, last year in June.
she enlightened us about it, and we started having vegan food, and there was a significant change in our health, and the main thing was I started feeling healthy from inside, clean.
Becoming a vegan for a year, this was last year, and I saw a lot of health benefits in being a vegan. Whether it was asthma, skin allergies, having a level of energy which I was not able to accomplish with my normal diet. So I definitely see a lot of benefits being a vegan.
And the first thing which I saw was the recovery of my son. My son, who was suffering from asthma for his 21 years of his life.
I had severe asthma. And I had my adenoids removed. This entire concept came to me as a surprise.
Within a month's time, actually, he gave up all his medications.
So when all these things started making sense to me, I gave it a shot for a month. After that, it's been more than 2 years today, and I can very proudly say and very confidently say I feel great. I feel healthy, which I haven't felt in a long time.
It is two extremes. I think vegans are believe in it out of a different reason. It's neither religious. It's a completely different.
So my grandmom, who's actually 82 today, when she was 80, she came to me, and when I saw that in 15 days eating this food, she said, you know what? I won't leave my stick, but I feel very confident in walking, which I didn't feel since last 5 years. I think that was the statement for me to open this cafe.
Reason, and that's why they avoid it. I don't know.
No oil, no sugar, no dairy, no colors, no preservatives, everything in whole.
It's not one that I can completely disassociate from. I like it, so I mean it's not caused any serious health concern with my life, so I wouldn't give it up. No.
People feel like veganism is like vegan food is like boring and it's only greens and salads and stuff. But at Just Be, we are doing pizzas, we are doing nachos, we are doing junk food in a healthier way.
That was a very challenging venture. When I met my head chef, and he told me that
It's like, how do you do a cooking without oil? That was the biggest challenge, because when we studied hotel management, and in this industry people focus more on butter, oil, because the French classical menu involves a lot of dairy stuff and butter, and even in Indian classical cuisine we always have been focused to try dishes with a lot of oil and ghee, and to add that flavor and enhancers to please the palate. So but whole plant-based is a totally a new level. We don't use any refined products, we don't buy any refined sauces or dressings. Everything is made in-house, and we focus more on the freshest ingredient possible.
like no maida, you're taking away all the taste enhancers, and how am I going to run this business?
I found it really a bit challenging, because for the past 18 years I've been done a commercial kitchen, from cruise lines to hotels to flight kitchens and stuff, and all these places were more focused on the appearance of the food and the taste of the food.
Nobody can actually kill an animal and eat. They can't do this every day. We actually are bribing people to do that for us, and that is how we can consume it.
Human body, which has only one stomach, cannot digest cow's milk. So I think cow milk is not meant for us. And
I don't know, maybe milk is not good for health, but it's a taste that we've been brought up with.
As mothers, we will let the baby calf have the mother's milk.
And it's not one that I can completely disassociate from. I like it. So I mean, it's not caused any serious health concern with my life, so I wouldn't give it up, no.
For me personally, veganism feels like a choice that supports compassion for animals and for the environment. Living in a city where there's so much variety in vegetables and fruits that is available. So I feel for the context that I am in, this works. But I can't say somebody else should be vegan, or people living in the hills somewhere should be vegans, because that's not the environment.
Basically, it took me nothing to become a vegan. Just one day, a conscious shift which has made my whole life actually so beautiful.
Over here, we feel like even if you have a pizza or a salad that is like a huge portion of it, you feel light because there's less processed ingredient. There's no refined flour, there's no sugar in it, there's no oil in it, and there's no dairy in it. It's like we call it clean food, which your body is easy to adapt to. That's how we have been made. All this processing is in the way of how the modernization and how people wanted to make things easier for them in their life, and that's how we got incorporated to that. So, but now I would urge people to try to think serious about how being vegan is going to benefit the environment and the society, because all this cattle rearing and all this poultry rearing is causing a lot of emissions of gases that is really affecting the environment. And globally, people are starting to get aware about it, and people are trying to change the way that people look at food, because food is not only something that you fill your tummy with, something that you fill your soul to feel happy, how you're being a part of the society.
Vegan means being compassionate. Basically, each and every human being is compassionate. That means that they are vegan.